you talk about mentally, you know, going through
Mhm.
depression. And this obviously is a mental health page, and I kind of want to get, you know, the backstory on that, and
Okay.
like how was that going through depression, and also like how was it also with parenting, you know, like
It
'cause I
was
know you have little ones.
it was tough. When everything started going on with my health, my daughters were like 8 and 9, around that area. And I'm a single mother. And so everything is on me, pick up, drop off. I'm the nanny, the chef, the butler, everything. And so my daughters are really active. So I've always, been active with my girls, going to the park and things like that. So once my health got bad, it really messed with my mental health because I wasn't able to do even some of the simple things, and
Mm.
when you lose things that you don't necessarily think you can live without, it makes a difference, right? And so I sunk into a really, really deep depression. I'm always like a person who keeps to myself, and so I just kept all of that in, which ultimately wasn't good. But I was depressed. Some days I was angry with my kids just for no reason, just because life was just taking its toll on me, and I was like, I don't feel like I can talk to anybody. And sometimes, African Americans, we don't talk to people, we don't, it's the thing of keep it inside of your household. And
Right,
so I
right.
was, I was struggling with that because I have worked with mental health as my job too. So I knew the balance and I knew the benefits of speaking with someone. And it was like, once I was just losing sleep. I mean, I was sleeping like 2, 3 hours a day out of the day, just, because I couldn't sleep. My mind was wandering. I was crying. I was sad. And so I decided to take the steps of like, all right, along with prayer, because that's definitely what I'm going to do first, along with prayer and talking to God of like, help me, I'm going to get some outside help. And so I started getting counseling and things like that. And slowly, it progressed. Sometimes I do have my bouts just because life is life, but it's not as bad as it used to be, and I'm so grateful for that. And that's also kind of what pushed me to start cooking, because I was like, I got to do something to come outside of this depression. It's going to take my life literally if I let it.
Right. And just hearing those words, and especially with me being in mental health like that, that's a lot. And that's something that in the African American community, like we don't really speak on. And I'm not sure about you got a man or anything, but I was raised in a single parent household. And like with mental health, it wasn't really discussed. You know, I lost my pops at a very young age. So it was a lot of stuff I had to deal with just as a young black man, you know, growing up without that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some things that my mom was going through as well. And I feel like at sometimes, like growing up, like I feel like she was depressed about some things,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And but in our household and just our communities and the way we taught like, don't let this go out, or we not discussing this business, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And as a kid, you better not tell her you come here, you know, you gonna get a whipping, you know,
Okay.
that's just,
Yeah.
you know, and it's crazy if you think about like in today's world, what that has come to, you know,
Yeah.
like the resources and stuff. And I'm like, my goal is to like try to get more talk on this and get it in our communities, and
Yeah.
you know, help these younger kids and just
Mhm.
families, you know, deal with it.